Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, The Realm Reborn 2.0 storyline. Now, in the last couple episodes I went through about 3 dungeons. There's quite a bit of editing work I had to do. And in this episode we are going to be asking Mumbledy about the science of the Seventh Dawn. Mumbledy is ready to tell you what she knows about the science of the Seventh Dawn. Okie dokie. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise. I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 venturers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'dah. Oh. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these signs of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Dragon. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Dragon, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them as... Hang on, but I won't forget... Okay, I'm screwing up the line here. But I hope you won't forget about them as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time. Yeah? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Won't forget about them as helped you make... I still don't get it. Yeah, me and words these days, it's just... can't process them really well. Alright, so I believe I want to go with the Western Thanalan. No, I don't want to use a teleportation ticket. So that will take me to Horizon's Edge, I think. Right, now, I should say, expect me to make this trip to Vesper Bay a lot. We go back to this area quite a bit. In fact, it would probably be easier to just teleport to Limsa Lominsa and then take the boat. So yeah, it's either that or just walking through here. Again, and again, and again, and again. So yeah. Now I can just... Alright, let's see how many sprints it takes me to get to Vesper Bay. So here's the second one. I believe I was going to say something, but I just never said it. Oh yeah, last episode I was going to talk about how Dolorous Bear reminds me of Sigmar of Katarina in Dark Souls. And how you end up doing work, and it kind of affects them, and it ultimately leads to their, spoilers for Sigmar, demise. So, yeah. Kinda sucks. And Ned cheering on a dancing kitty. Okay. So I should just be in here. Tataroo! Hi. Deep in the heart, deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms. Yearning for the heavens above, to quench my thirst for you. Tra la 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 la. I... Oh! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. Here at the behest of Eden Papalimo? My sincerest apologies, please. Oh, may I please have your name? DragonofEternity, DragonofEternity. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the Solaire. I shall let her know to expect you. Now I should also say, I might have to pause the episode at some point, because I am waiting on a bed to arrive in the house. Yeah, so there's that. Just a little... You've been warned thing. Alright, so the Waking Sands. Can I see who's in here? Let's see, we have 3 people I've never heard of. The Destin made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Said that if I joined, I'd get to fight against the Primals and Imperials both to my heart's content. Aye, I know I could get the same buying list in one of them grand companies, but I've never been partial to solution, if you know what I mean. That receptionist is something else. Did you perchance notice how small she's written the names in her role? I couldn't make out a single one, no matter how hard I tried. Sorry, I just trying to make idle conversation. This whole affair has me all worked up. I thought for sure that it was some sort of scam, that they were rounding up hapless adventurers for some nefarious ends. Wait. Uh-huh. But now I've seen the facilities for myself, I must confess it looks legitimate. I had a dream, and like any other, I was myself, but then I became something more. When I spoke of it to 2 of us, they directed me here. Did you have one too? I'm not the only one with the migraine. Lovely. Right, so I believe we need to go into here. Scion of the Seventh Dawn. Hi. I take it you are DragonofEternity. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Did I take that long in the other room? Lady Manfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Tell you what, I'll take the money. Oh my god, it's everyone!
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Oh my god, that's voice acting!
Well met, friend. My name is Manfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time.
Now, before I continue the cutscene, I want to say a little something. You see the kitty lady and the human male to the right. I believe the human male accompanies you around certain story quests in Ul'dah, and the kitty lady accompanies you around certain story quests in Limsa, depending on which class you've chosen, and then by that, which starting city you're in. So yeah, we had a Lancer, so we were in Gridania, so we got Papalimo and Ul'dah. And now time to continue this cutscene.
First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
And here's when the voice acting stops. Yeah, some scenes will have voice acting, some scenes won't, so yeah, there's that. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. Oh my, the right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Is Tataru a retainer? Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. Okay, I'm sure she's a retainer. That'd explain a lot. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need consult a retainer advocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavours. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. mutually, mutually, mutually. Can I not say mutually? A mutually beneficial relationship. I'm just going to skip that now. I am sure you will agree, and one which serves as the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Okie dokie. Retainers now available. Now I guess explaining retainers a little bit. Retainers are basically your bank. So you hire a retainer, you can choose their personality, their appearance, and then you can give them pretty much all of your stuff to a certain amount. I believe they have like 7 tabs, or 6 or 7 tabs of inventory. So I'm going to be dumping a lot of this stuff. Yeah. Also, they can sell items for you on the market, so it's like the auction house in WoW. And you can also send them on adventures. You can pick a... let's see, where is it? You can pick a Disciple of War, Disciple of Magic, Disciple of the Hand, Disciple of the Land class for them. And you can assign them certain tasks, like they can go out on adventure for about... They can go out on an adventure for about an hour, 18 hours. And they can also go for specific items, but you have to have crafted or gathered those items first. So, yeah, there are certain pets that are only available with retainer adventures, and yeah, I really wish I could get a certain one, but with the playthrough character, that's just not going to be possible. So maybe at some point I will actually show that pet off if I can get that pet, or if I see that pet. But until then, yeah, we're just sticking with the story and not showing that at all. Alright, so I may as well talk to you lot. Like, this place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know? But then a bunch of things happened, and we ended up here instead. Yeah, I don't know where your headquarters are in 1.0. Should we look that up? While there are others who possess the air code, none are near as strong as you within the power. Or with the power. Hence our extremely high expectations of you. Thank you. Urianje. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. Divine order of royals, fallen corpses arrive. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They evoke the dire circumstance of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night. And we abide. We await the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowing darkness. Now this guy in particular, he likes to do that old-fashioned talk. Right, Vancred. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of ether, which is why the beast tribes go to such lengths to obtain crystals. I was not done. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenching thirst for ether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it would be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. And Ishtola! I gotta say, I love this NPC. She is adorable. And I believe many friends would call her their waifus. Yeah. Our organisation, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of Charlayan natives such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the Seventh Umbral Era taught us that only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Oh yeah. Basically, the realm's in a kind of dire strait right now, and we need help. So to continue the story, we have to join them. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our greatest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I don't suppose genocide is an option, is it? No, now I'm thinking Undertale. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, dragon. The dangers are great. Yours is no small endeavour. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. The wild rose by any other name. Ophelia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I take it you will help us.
More voice acting.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Charlayan ring any bells?
No.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Ul'dah. The Charlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ul'dah, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Sure.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm sure you did too. I love their fighting.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
Oh, I probably will.
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Oh, lovely.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to amalj'aa and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the amalj'aa, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
And so we have our first mission story from everyone, which is we have to make sure we don't get killed by Ifrit, basically. Oh, I'm messing this up. Basically, we have to stop the summoning of Ifrit, so yeah. Ready to begin, are we? That's a spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we'll make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at amalj'aa and Sons Mineral Concern have double security over all the shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Eisenbard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pray, pay him a visit, and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Now, I gotta wonder, have I been to Camp Drybone? Or am I going to have to travel? I have been to Camp Drybone. That saves me a lot of travelling. Yeah, I should make sure I have the Etherites of the other places I need to go to in the story. It would help me a bunch. Yep. Yeah, I guess if you want to know how far that would be, here's where we were. We would have to travel all the way to Central Thanalan. Then from Western, we would have to travel all the way to Eastern Thanalan. And then from that, to here. So yeah, teleporting does save you a lot of time. We should do it quite a bit. Right, Eisenbard. I'm Eisenbard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the amalj'aa. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word, I'll do all I can to help see the victims return safely. Or safely returned. Right. Unsolved mystery. Eisenbart of Camp Drybone is seeking help to solve a mystery of missing persons. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the amalj'aa culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by amalj'aa hands. The flames burn where they might, but the light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the dead before the Mongols catch their scent, but I know not if the amalj'aa still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the Eastern Road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the amalj'aa seek in this area. Ah, lovely, we have to pick up corpses. Well, ain't that a thing? Now, I always get confused about how to exit this place. It's like there's a few ways to go, but there's twists and turns, and it's just... ugh, it's annoying. So this should be the way to go, I hope. And while I'm running to there, I had a extra bit of strength I could do, didn't I? Boop. Boop. There we go. And this is the area. Lovely. And the amalj'aa here. Lovely. Oh, the people who are dead. Oh, I didn't kill you, damn it. There we go. Right. So now that they're dead, we can pick up the ripe corpses. Right, so 1 ripe corpse. 2 ripe corpse. And finally, 3 ripe corpse. And with that, we bring him back to camp at Drybone. I said damp. Oh, what should I put here? Every single town name I go to. It will probably be a thing. Right, Eisenbard, I have your corpses. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes, somehow I brought 3 bodies back. This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by an amalj'aa before sitting to rot for several turns of the sun. Lovely. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, their souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day, I thank you. Now then, what of the amalj'aa? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were amalj'aa remaining after all. I feared as much. The part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional amalj'aa raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But who? Countless travellers pass through Drybone every day, and even if there were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? That's a good question. Sadly, I don't have the answer. Yet, what poor people think. Eisenbard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar, a rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. At Rachel he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Why do I have a feeling I know who that is? Is it the asshole? Better not be the asshole. Fuck, it is the asshole. Aye. I'm not going to do a burp on camera, no. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want from me now? Eisenbard's notes. Dear friend, Belch. Missing people, please help. Yours, Eisenbard. Folk around here are as rare as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Well, I'd better not go near them then. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labour out of them, I did. If anything, they've been more timid than before. What with all the experiences. Okay, and one family interruption later. Where was I? You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Okay. And just like that, I had to burp off camera. Lovely. When do I say camera? I'm just using the mic. But please, miss, just leave me be. Does the spear scare you? I can take it away. I have nothing to say but this. Valteku, or whatever's been feeding off us slow folk. And petrified popper. What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear. Please don't kill me. Well, I guess he's right. Sheesh. What did he do to make them more timid? Oh god, I don't want to know. Well, he said he pretty much got hard labour from them for little money, but still. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk being abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Right, so back to Eisenbard. Welcome back, Dragon. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, never thought occurred to me in your absence. The Khan folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if you speak freely to their gods, the clergy may know something of use. Okay. A proper burial. Eisenbard would like you to learn what you can from the clergy. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of Saint Adama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man called Marquez. I'll just call him Mark. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. So, speak with Mark outside the Church of Saint Adama Lamdama. Okie dokie. Yamada Kurosaki. Okay, first off Yamada. Second off Kurosaki. Sorry, but that name's straight from 2 anime. Oh, you'll hear me judge people's names a lot in this game. Yeah, it's a lot of Final Fantasy names and a lot of anime names. This coming from the guy who made the name off his YouTube channel. Oh, I'm a hypocrite. Right, Mark. I am Marquez. Yes, a body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize. Miss, if you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Okay. So lay the embalmed corpse at the gravesite. There's a gravesite. A dead body ready for interment. Well then. Bury the embalmed corpse. Okay, I know the game is probably limited by certain animations, but... okay. Can I get up? There we go. May they all walk in Fal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Arsen can? She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me, you'll find Sister Arsen within the church walls. Seriously, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Dragon inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Fall, I am the medium for which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I am sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquez would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behaviour ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offence at his conduct. I must have words with Marquez, and soon. Okay. Now, before I go back, I actually want to check something. I want to check a certain grave around here. Provided I find it. I believe it is... I'll need to go in first person mode for this. Is it this one? No. Yes. The writing is illegible. Well, damn. Although I'm sure I will come back to the grave at a certain point. That is, if I decide to do a certain quest line. Right, so back to Isambard. Where's Isambard? There's Isambard. Thank you, Dragon. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Dragon? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungus more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking the secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Arsen herself? Arsen? She wouldn't. She couldn't. You know, beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you'd be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper, Marquez, I swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Okay. Oh. Level up. Yay, I will put that again into strength. Alright, so back to Isambard. For the children, Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Arson's integrity. Sister Arson? It cannot be, for she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she. Could it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy dragon and see if you cannot glean something from him about Arson's activities. Okay. Speak with the uncombed urchin in the Golden Bazaar, so I have to go all the way up there. Okie dokie. And Yamada Kurosaki is still there. Right, so I believe it is just the path to here. Yep. I just realised I didn't have a pet out for the past couple episodes, did I? No. Right, character, minion. Tell you what, I got some at the thing. Let's have the black coral out. Ah, I have a kitty. It's cute. And that's really all I can say. Come, kitty. We must sprint. It's so cute. I wish it would ride on my shoulder though, like some pets do. Right, so am I at the Golden Bazaar yet? I see the gate. I see tuk-tuk-tukas. Which reminds me, what is my hunting log at the moment? Thanalan, amalj'aa, Shroud, okay. I could possibly do those at some point. Right, uncombed urchin, please help. Sister Orkin went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about fall and the Ul'dah and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay, save Sister Orson. Oh, and I see the purple circle. Must we save Orson? Yes. Rotting mage. You're being attacked by zombies. Okay. It's kind of ironic, a church person being attacked by a zombie. Oh, I really shouldn't go into like religious stuff in zombie films. And again, has there ever actually been like religious subtext in zombie films? Not in any I've seen. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child, yes? Oh, you spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Okay. And back to Camp Drybone I go. It would actually be faster to go through this path. Oh, but there's enemies. Run through the enemies! Am I going to get targeted by the enemies? No. Oh, I shouldn't be worried then. Well, that makes things a little bit easy. And jump. Oh, I didn't make the jump. I'm sure there's like a sightseeing log on that pillar. Yeah, I'd probably need to be on a mount when jumping. Yeah. Right, so Isambard. Second sprint being used. Come on. I see the giant blue pointy thing. I should be here by now. Eisenbard? Hi. Sister Orkin was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Amalj'aa wrong places. Okay, I think this will have to be the final quest to do today. Eisenbard seems to have a message for you from Thancred. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Well, thankfully she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter of hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be awaiting at the amalj'aa encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Speak with Thancred. Right, where am I going? All the way down there. Okay. So if I can get out of this pit. Yamda is now on a chocobo. Well, there's been some movement, I guess. Hey, so Thancred. Return a undiscovered section. Well, I really had no purpose to be in this area. I guess not. I think the only time I came through here was for hunting things. Yeah, I think that is. That is it. I wonder if I'm higher level from the mobs here, can I just easily do the quest that's here? Because I think this one is you have to collect an item in an enemy zone. I guess I'll find out. Ah, there you are, Dragon. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Eisenbard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of amalj'aa caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Dragon. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? You lazy dick. Ugh. Fine, I'll go take a look inside you. Ugh. Oh, and there's a fate. Okay. Queer leaflet. What's this? Search for a clue. Show the queer leaflet to Thancred. Probably help this person at least. Level sync. There. They live. Right, Thancred, I have a queer leaflet. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? A strange slip of parchment found at the amalj'aa encampment in East thanalan. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nald Fall seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Tribal and let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Okay. Okay, but I'm just gonna teleport back. Oh, I am being lazy with my money. Again, I'm not actually going to use it for anything in this playthrough. Well, maybe if I want certain pets. I might need to have it for gear. I don't think I'm going to be having an hotel. A guild. Oh, what is it? Grand Company House. Or room in one. Then again, I don't know what the people of the company I'm in, or the free company I'm in, gonna do with their time on this game, so that they might. I mean, a lot of them are at level 50. Extreme news, if you're watching this. Are you gonna do anything in the game? I wonder. Let's see, hang on. Oh. Okay. I was wondering where she was. No? Yes? Yes. Hi. My saviour comes again. To what do I owe the honour this day? Queer leaflet. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? Oh. The plot thickens, Dragon. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Eisenbard what we have learned here. Okay. Oh, people using religion to get advantage. Yep. Right, so Eisenbard. Hi, again. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Dragon. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take the money again. And the next quest is Dress to Deceive. Okay, so it tells me that's going to involve a couple of cutscenes, so I will leave that for next episode. So yeah, I guess with that, I will end this recording session here. This has been DragonofEternity going through more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn 2.0 storyline. In this episode, I checked out the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I joined the Order, and I started looking into the case of missing people at Camp Drybone. So next episode, we will be doing Dress to Deceive, and we'll see where that quest takes us. So, yeah. And with that, viewers, until next time.